Alright, so we are going to work on Flash message display, and we should not be able to save blank fields, and we should not be able to save non-valid emails. Alright, so if we go into our code, I'm going to open up our comments. What we need to do is have a look here. We have message attribute. We want to say validates message presence true. And we also want to go into our visitor and we add validates and have a quick look here. We have full name and email. So full name, presence is true. We want that required. And email, we want it to have a format where you always have to supply an @ sign. And if you don't, you have a message that says email is not valid. Okay, so now that we have our validation, when we try to save, we can see we have a blank message. So we have fulfilled this. We have a Flash message and we can't save anything. So if I try and save without a valid email address, we still have a message. So we could safely say that this is done. Alright, so now to proceed with the other validation errors, go into our comments controller. Before we do that, we have a few things. We have some of these responsibilities that we can extract out. Let's see how we can do that. So first we need a concept of a visitor. We also need an existing visitor. We need to build a new visitor comment. We need a comment. And finally, we need to build an existing visitor comment. So that's what all this code up here is doing. So let's see what we can do. So an existing visitor is basically we find a visitor by their email address, which is this email address posted over here. So that's an existing visitor sorted. To build a new visitor, we just say visitor.new and we pass in the params. That's done. Comments is just the comments we posted over in our strong params here. So that's the same as what we have up here. Done. So build existing visitor comment. So we say return nothing unless we have an existing visitor, in which case tap that visitor and add comments.new with comments in it into that particular visitor. So that's all this done. So now to build our visitor, we basically say first check if we have an existing visitor and return that. If not, return a new visitor comment. So that's what this is doing. So we can now safely delete this. We have a visitor which calls this method and returns existing visitor comments or a new one. Now let's see if everything still works. We'll create a new user. We say hello world, no error message, successfully created. Go into our admin and then we say approve and we come back here and we can see the new user was created. So it worked. Also, we want to use an existing user. So copy an email from your DB, add fake name, wow, save, refresh, approve that wow comment, reset. We can see we have wow and we have the existing user's name, not the fake name. So it works. We could do even further. Let's create a new folder called services. In services, I'm going to create a new file and save that file as visitor_comment service and create a file, a class, plain or Ruby class here called visitor comment service. This will accept and initialize parameters. We'll assign that to instance variable and we have attribute reader which has params there. So what we can now do is copy all this, cut it out, and we can paste it into our new file. So this way we could reuse this. And this is all private methods below. Params, copy that, replace visitor comments params. Perfect. So now we can copy this class, define a visitor method, and we paste .new. We'll put in our strong params and we'll call the visitor method. Done. So now we have to restart our server because we created a new file so Rails can pick it up. Now let's see if everything still works. Reset, no errors, good sign. We can create a new person and wow, works. So we have extracted a whole bunch of methods into a folder called services. I just called it that. You can call it anything and it will still work. So this is a good way of reusing this section of code which we are going to do. So that's it for this tutorial. I'll see you in the next tutorial.